Yep. It's your boy Boss. Bringing you
another one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Micah Parsons was in the offseason voluntary program. There's a lot of talk about that. But you know what is not a lot of talk about? Zack Martin was not when it was his time. See, I told y'all, man, I got an elephant memory when it comes to this stuff. Yeah. And the treatment and the conversation is so much different. Yeah. Why? Huh. Yeah, it's so much different. Well, we gonna talk about it. It ain't gonna even take me that long. I promise you. You know, every time I say that, it end up being a 2-hour show. This one ain't gonna be long, I promise you. But we gotta dig into it, man. So y'all sit back, man. Let me just kind of set up these bells and whistles. We gonna get to the point. And I'm gonna take some calls today. Been a while. So y'all sit back, man. Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Let's go. Never want the executive slipping. Ain't no slipping. Ain't no slipping. Come on. Ain't no slipping. Come on now. If you're driving in your car, just go switch this. Let's say, I ain't slipping. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. All right, bring you out this Boss Cowboy Sports. Man, we do it a little bit different over here, man. Yeah. Got one more thing to set up, man, and we gonna kick it off. Sit back. Overtime, baby. That medicine done kicked in, no more sniffling. Let's go. All right. Man. All right. We got the draft coming up. Oh, man. And the Dallas Cowboys got to get it back. Oh, man. They say congratulations on the 9,000. Yeah. I didn't even know I hit it. Bro. I swear to God. I didn't even know I hit it. So, I'm going to have to make sure I post that. And we go sit back. And because I know a lot of people happy about that. And we go do a lot more things to grow. You got to do your part to grow too. So I can't just continue to do the things I've been doing it. But they say, boss, you a trooper. Yeah, man, y'all know I was coming back. I just needed that medicine to kick in. That's all I needed, man. That's all I needed. You know, a little bit of medicine, let it kick in, take about 20 minutes, and come on back. But, man, we're here to talk about, you know, obviously this thing going on with Micah Parsons, man. Because I keep my eye on this stuff, you know. And I want to make sure that always, you know, the people that follow this channel, that we seeing things as it is, not as it should be, you know? We seeing things as it is. Because there's some differences going on, major differences in the treatment and talk of Micah Parsons. And then we go talk about what that means. Because, see, I noticed something too. Like, even Jerry, when he asked about it, he kept avoiding it. Okay? So check this out.
Micah obviously wasn't here.
Get going, guys.
Micah obviously wasn't here for last offseason during voluntary workouts. He stated that he wants to be back and he wants to take a step forward in being a leader. Does that increase his monetary value when you get to training camp, and does he see it that way, or is it not really pertinent to the contract?
And see, I'm going to tell y'all, man. And see, like my boy say, Zack Martin retired. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is making sure that y'all not getting played. That's the point. Because it's a lot of big deals was made about these OTAs. And I'm really trying to show y'all that sometimes it's a game being played. But notice they asked him about the OTAs. Let's see his response.
Micah has to be the player that he wants paid as. He has to be a tremendous leader for the Dallas Cowboys. He has the skill, he has the capacity mentally, and so for us to justify the kinds of dollars we're talking about with any basis, he has to literally lead the way, and he's so substantive that if he's halfway not leading, it's glaring. And so Micah has to really lead. I think he's committed to do that. The agent won't be within a million miles of him when we're executing on what I'm talking about right here. That will be something that we might be visiting about on a week-to-week basis or talking about. So there's nothing but good in my mind that come from someone in my spot negotiating directly with a player.
But I'm old enough to remember that in the exact same situation, literally, what took? Hey man, I still gotta try, bro. I still gotta try. Tuck a fool. My Tuck is a fool. Hey, I still gotta try. I gotta try, bro. I'm old enough to remember Cowboys unsure if Zack Martin will participate in OTAs. In the exact same situation, year 4, going into year 5. Held out of the voluntary workouts. You mean the same ones that all of us been saying? He need to be a leader. What's really going on? Because it's multiple sources to where this was said. Like, listen, I'll tell you this ain't gonna be long because this is actually very quick. Yeah. Zack Martin sits out start of OTAs. Unclear how long he'll be absent. The business side of the NFL may have reared its head for one of the Cowboys' best players. Who? As the Cowboys work into their first week of OTAs, they may be without all-pro guard Zack Martin, who was absent from his typical spot at right guard on Tuesday. It's unclear if Martin will be present on Wednesday or if he intends to participate in any of the voluntary offseason practices. Now, this is the same thing that they said Micah needs to be a leader by. The same thing at the same time, going into year 5. He did not practice with the team yesterday. This is in quotations. But he did his off the field stuff, and he has been a part of the offseason program from the start. Said Cowboys coach Jason Garrett. Obviously, there's a contract situation going on there. The business of the NFL. We'll see how this gets resolved. Any questions about his leadership? Any content creators talking about his leadership? Any media people asking questions to Jerry about the leadership of Zack Martin?
Oh, hell no!
Not a peep.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Boss!
No! No!
Boss! But Zack Martin is on the Hall of Fame pace. Boss, see, you don't know. Boss, he's on the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Tuck. See, Ben Tuck already know about this shit. He said, wait, boss, the ultimate leader missed voluntary workouts? Let me see if I got my Yes Lord button up in here.
Yes, Lord!
Yes, he did. No questions about leadership. No throwing him under the bus. Just, hey, it's business. It's business. The business of the NFL is what Jason Garrett called it. We'll see how this get resolved. Wow. But boss, Zack Martin is he's so much better than what Micah Parsons was. He's so much better. Let's double check your work on that. Let me look at this. Zack Martin. Let me double check your work on that. Okay. So if I go look at Zack Martin and his career in all pros, he got 7 of them things, right? How many did he have before 2019? 1, 2, 3, 4. First team all pros. All right? Because you got to stop at 2019 because that was him going into year 5. Okay? We just being fair. We really should only count up to 2018. So really 1, 2, 3. Right? 3 first team all pros. How many second team all pros? 2. So, all right. Cool. Now, let's look at Micah. Micah was the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Ooh, something Zack Martin never did. Was Zack Martin Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Oh, hell no! No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So you could already say that Micah Parsons is on a faster trajectory than Zack Martin. 2 first-team All-Pros. 2nd-team All-Pro in 2023. 4 Pro Bowls. And then if you go back to college, we talking about the Buckets Award. Hold on. Is that college? No, that said 2021. I got to double check that because Buckets I thought was college. Yeah. He say, Boss Tuck, when are these people going to realize it's 2025, not 1825? I don't know what that means, bro. But let me go back to what Tuck said. Because what we trying to show y'all is that some of this is a game that's been played on our poor fans. And some of our fans fell for it. Let me show y'all something that's even worse, right? As we just kind of dealing with just the honest hypocrisy of everybody talking about Micah Parsons in the offseason voluntary program look like he's trying to be a leader. But remember, these are the facts. DeMarcus missed several OTAs. So, we do shows like this because why did all this start? Why? And when? You know when it started? Let me tell you when it started. It started last year when they started to try to position him to look greedy. Because they knew this money fight was eventually gonna come. So you got to get your media people out there early, right? Paint them in the picture. Trying to get the fans against them. Because see, it's the fans that'll put pressure on you. And so like when you got the media people out there talking about Micah said that he was going to be a leader. And if I'm going to pay him all that money, he need to show up. Really? Really? No. Because the energy was so different on a guy that wasn't even on the trajectory of Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is on a faster trajectory to the Hall of Fame than even Zack Martin. But going back to my question, when did it start? It started last year. Can we look at 2 years ago? And then I'm going to take some calls. I'm going to literally, listen, this is going to be short. As y'all can see, I'm not sniffling. My medicine done kicked in. Did y'all hear me sniffle one time? My medicine kicked in, so I got that energy. But let's talk about this. Check this out.
Some NFL season, week 1 is a Super Bowl champion. A Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. 2-time first-team All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-SEC with Brian's LSU Tigers.
Damn right.
It's former offensive tackle Andrew Whitworth here with you on 105.3 The Fan. And good afternoon, sir. How the heck are you?
I like the juice and energy. I'm ready, baby. I'm doing good.
Y'all get ready to call in.
Man, it's so perfect that you're joining us. We have so many questions for you. Take us back to the offseason. Micah Parsons calls you and asks, what's he asking for, and what was your response?
He just kind of reached out. Was like, man, I want to do things a little differently. He's like, obviously, there's all these D-line people out there that can teach me stuff and stuff I can learn from them. But I want to hear from guys who played on the other side of the football and what their opinion of, what the hardest things to block are and what are the challenges that are, going against an offensive lineman. What are you thinking about? And what do I need to know that's in their mind of how to stop me? And I thought it was like so impressive, just his curiosity and just his infectious energy about wanting to get better. And then 2, just to pose that question, because at first I was like, man, I don't know why you would want to get with, work with me or something.
Now keep in mind, this was Micah reaching out to him. thinking outside the box on his own how to improve his craft. And guess when this was happening? If you guessed during OTAs, you was right. It was no questions about his leadership. 2 years ago. See, Tuck already know. That's why he said no. And it's just amazing how they try, like, literally. Micah's having to show up, literally, and he shouldn't show up. If I'm being honest, he shouldn't. Micah Parsons should not show up. Micah Parsons should be like, "Hey, until you pay me, hold on real quick. Let me put it on real quick. Let me put it on, and then I'm gonna go back to Micah Parsons should not show up, man. Yeah." That dude going in the door right there? No, he should be. Nope. That dude right there going in, him, he should not be going in right now. If I'm being all the way honest, he shouldn't. He should be putting pressure on them right now to go ahead and get it done, man. Yeah. 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 Whether it's his agent fault, whether it's their fault, you got to sometimes force these dudes to the table. Yeah. And look, that's terrorists. See? I ain't lying. He say, "Boss, I've been telling them." See? Yep, I ain't lying. And see, terrorists, they believe in the bullshit, ain't they, bro? They believe in the bullshit. Now, I don't mean to curse, but let's just keep it real, man. He said, "You're wrong, boss." About what? I'm open. I want you to explain to me where I'm wrong. I want to hear that. Where am I wrong? See, if you go say you wrong, I want you to say, where are you wrong? Cause look like to me I'm showing evidence, exhibit A's. Yeah, I ain't lie. Zack Martin did. Yeah, he held out. He did. He did. I ain't lie on that. So I just want to know I'm wrong. I ain't even mad at you. You see me fussing at you? Am I going off on you? Nope. But I want you to speak. I want you to use your words and then explain it. He said, "Chess, not checkers." What that mean? He said the front office can't handle Michael. He's so much smarter than the average person in terms of smart business acumen. His agent is a killer too. Steven may throw in the towel and just get it done. It might not even be Steve and them though, brother. Be honest with you. There's multiple layers to this thing. You say team first? What you mean by that? Oh, you saying Micah not putting the team first? Cause see, when he was dealing with, he was putting the team first when he reached out to get his own coaching. That wasn't putting the team first. Listen.
But then I was like, man, what a cool concept to think of it that way. Like, let's do this. So I flew down to Austin and spent a week down there and got a chance to work with him a little bit. And now we still kind of catch up here or there when he has questions. And I'll put some tape together and we'll talk about stuff. So it's fun. I got a chance to go watch him in Cowboys camp. It was a really cool experience, and I'm looking forward to the relationship.
By the way, Andrew, yeah, go Tigers for sure. I was going to ask you this question. Is this a change in what we've seen with players' interaction?
Hold on real quick. Because it was one part that I want y'all to catch.
About wanting to get better. And then two, just to pose that question, because at first I was like, man, I don't know why you would want to work with me or something. But then I was like, man, what a cool concept to think of it that way. Like, let's do this. So I flew down to Austin and spent a week down there and got a chance to work with him a little bit. And now we still kind of catch up here or there when he has questions. And I'll put some tape together and we'll talk about stuff. So it's fun. I got a chance to go watch him in Cowboys camp. It was a really cool experience, and I'm looking forward to the relationship.
By the way, Andrew, yeah, go Tigers for sure. I was going to ask you.
Hold on real quick. I keep missing it because I'm reading y'all comments.
I'll put some tape together and we'll talk about stuff. So it's fun. I got a chance to go watch some Cowboys camp. It was a really cool experience.
You notice he said Cowboys camp because guess what? He was working with Micah doing the OTAs. And around that time, guess what? It was not a word about leadership. As he was missing OTAs to put in the side work, guess what? 2 years ago, they praised him. Last year, he did the same thing, and they made him out to be a villain. And so then Michael, brother right here, he giving us the tea. He giving us extra tea. We didn't even ask for this tea, but he giving us the tea. He said Micah giving them no reason not to give him his money. He taking a Dak approach. Micah been putting the team first, even in negotiations. And bro, I'm gonna keep it confidential. Things that I know, I'm gonna just keep it confidential. But I'm gonna also say this. Why do Dak and Micah gotta do this approach? Come on now. This ain't hard. Why y'all, some of y'all, not all, why y'all putting his nuts to the floor like he gotta show up? But y'all was quiet as a church mouse when this man ain't show up. What's the difference? You know what the difference is? Our treatment. One guy, we like, oh, it's cool. You got to get your bag. What Jason Garrett say? It's business. The other guy, Dak and Micah, they got to show up. Or the fans go say, they're not leaders. He kept his word. Listen, y'all, he ain't got to. He ain't got to. It's in his full right. If you go read the CBA agreement, they talk about players who outperform their contracts, and that holdout is a leverage tool that some of them guys got to use, and it's okay. This is according to the CBA agreement. But I'm going to let some of y'all continue to, put y'all heavy hand on the brother. I'm not. I'm going to just put it like this. If we didn't do it to one guy, I'm not going to be cool with it happening to the other guys. I'm not going to be like, oh, that's Zack Martin. He get to do what he want to do. But Micah, you got to get your ass in there and show us you a leader. Dak, you better not hold out. Yeah, you got to show us you a leader. I ain't cool with that. I'm just ain't cool with that. Period. Because, see, this is the thing I'm going to tell you from just observing Micah from afar. I don't know Micah from a can of paint. But one thing you can clearly see about Micah without knowing him at all is that his work ethic is pure as hell. See, people forgot that he was a senior during COVID and he didn't play. But when it was time for him to test, what did he do? What did he do? But think about that, and what does that say about him? So you miss a whole year of school, and you still show up at 4-3. What does that say about his work ethic? What does that say? Yeah. And he said, yeah, Micah said himself he was going to be at OTAs. Yeah. Like his brother said, he playing the game. But my point is, he shouldn't have to. And in my opinion, we shouldn't hold his feet to the fire. Like, you said you're going to be there. Like, nah, shit. No, he don't. He don't. He playing the game because it's smart for him to play the game. Because guess who would turn on him if he didn't show up? Guess who would turn on him? The fans. The fans would turn on him. Guess who is his future commodity? The fans. So there's gonna be a day Micah not gonna be playing football. If the fans hate him over contract negotiations, how do you capitalize on the fans? You can't. So guess what? He forced to play the damn game. So I'm gonna take some calls, man.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Let's go! Y'all call in, man. I told y'all it wasn't gonna be a long show. Me and Henny just did a good show, man. Yeah, and so hold on real quick. To me, you kind of proving my point, my brother. My brother said, trust, nobody has ever questioned Zack Martin's character. To me, that's the problem. Why we just questioning Micah character? Why? What has he done for us to question his character? I'm dead ass serious. What has he done? I already honestly explained, and I'm being honest with y'all. I already explained that he shows that when it's time to work, he come ready. He missed the senior year due to COVID and still came back when it was time for that pro day and blew it out the water, ran a 4.3 at 250. Who the hell does that unless they've been training? All right, so we finna take some calls. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all y'all input on this, And I'm gonna tell y'all also, to me, this also looks like they close. I just hope they get it done. 254, you live. Hold on. It might be me. 254. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, first of all, I want to say, man, I'm a huge supporter of your channel, man. You're doing a hell of a job, man. Keep up the good work, man. My thing about it with this whole Micah situation, let's remember, correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
'Cause I've been a Cowboy fan since '84.
Okay.
We drafted Micah as a linebacker, correct?
Nah, we drafted him as a linebacker with ability to rush.
Exactly, my point. When we played his rookie year, when we played the Giants and D-Law got hurt, that's when Michael took off, correct?
Facts.
So my thing for his first 2 years, if you look through the media, we didn't know if he was a linebacker or a defensive end.
His first 2 years?
Transition. Yes, sir. Remember with the sports centers and everybody that was talking about him being either a linebacker or defensive end.
I think it was pretty clear after year one that he was a superior.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't think it took 2 years. I think they figured that out when he got rookie of the year. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You correct. You're absolutely correct. But the narrative, if you go back and look at some of the sports centers, and I ain't going to blab about all that, but my thing about it is this man, since his rookie year, has shown leadership.
Yeah.
He's shown effort. He's shown heart. He's shown what it's like to really be a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah.
He's shown what is how to represent that star.
Yeah.
And what he's doing just now by showing up to OTAs, that only says one thing. Jerry, Steven, whoever's calling the shots, Will, y'all should be running with that checkbook with nothing on it but the signature.
Yeah.
Because if you're willing to pay everybody else, and I'm not talking about Dak, and I'm not talking about CD because they earn their money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about everybody else. If you're willing to pay everybody else throughout all these years, you name me one Dallas superstar that showed up to OTAs from the history, from Jerry Jones buying the team up until now.
Yeah.
Let's look at history.
Right.
So this man has deserved that. This man has deserved, he's earned everything that's given to him. He's a different breed. He's
different. He different. Yeah.
He's very much a different breed, man. So I know you got other callers and everything, man. I just wanted to throw that out there, man.
What's your name?
With you and what you're doing and with your channel, man. My name is Robert D. Gray.
Robert, let me lock you in, bro. So the next time you call in, I'm gonna address you as Robert. Okay, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man, and I subscribe to your channel. Also, what you call that? I can't think right now, man. I've been driving over the road.
Man, I understand, bro. I feel. Hey, Robert.
Yeah, man.
I'm coast to coast, man. Boys don't understand, bro. When you like fatigue, bro, your whole brain will just shut down. Hey, be careful out there, bro.
Man.
Be careful, bro. I'm telling you,
Man,
I know about that fatigue, bro. Take care out there, bro. God bless you. Be careful on that road, big homie.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, man, I'm always watching. I may not be in the comments, but I'm damn sure get that thumbs up for you, man.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. Shout out to the truckers, man. Shout out to truckers, man. Truckers, hey, these long shows I have, we get y'all through, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just turn on my show, man, try to catch up.
Man, one thing I do love, I'm going to say this before I get off the phone.
Yeah.
I love you, Bot, and D-Law. The way y'all break down film.
Yeah.
Man, I can watch that 24/7, man.
I appreciate it.
Especially you, the way you break down the film, and you do it inch by inch.
Yeah.
You know, the game is inches.
Yeah.
And that's the way you break it down, man. I salute you, man. My brother, I'm always watching. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm going to make it my best. Every time you do a call in, if I'm live with you, I'm calling in, man.
Man, call in, bro. I appreciate it. We need more of it, man. Take care on that road, big dog. Good call. That was Robert, y'all.
All right, my brother. I appreciate you, man.
Dope call. We got two left that's killers, man. 214.
Hey, what's up, boss, man?
What's up with it,
going?
bro? What's up with it, man?
Chilling, man, chilling. Hey, great job. I'm loving what y'all doing on this draft stuff. Great content. Great freaking content, man. Y'all need to follow Boss if you haven't already, man. Great content. But yeah, man, this Micah stuff, it's the same old, like, trying to, like, to me, dog, it get old. Like, just pay them, man. Just pay them so we can, like, football is not going to respect you doing stuff like this. Just pay them, man, bro, so we can get it over with. Like, at some point, bro, you gotta choose football over marketing and money and hype, and you know what I'm saying? It's just,
hey,
you
Chris,
got to, bro.
Chris, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You know I ain't gonna never lie to you, okay? This time, I don't think it's Jerry and them, bro. I don't think it's Jerry and them.
Cool. You don't think it's Jerry now?
No. Not at all. If you look at the history of the agent that he dealing with, go look at that deal that he did with Stingley. His deal was, Jr.? Yeah. His deal was $5 million over the average, the APY. This time, I think Jerry and them was trying to get it done early, because it's not like Jerry and them to even have talks with you into August, into July. They actually started the talks way earlier than I've ever seen them, bro. This offseason, it looked like they was really trying to get it done. I think they dealing with an agent that's really trying to get as much as possible. Which
trying to get the bag.
He trying to get the bag for Micah, and he also getting the bag for himself. I'm gonna just tell you, I really believe that. I do. And I wouldn't lie to you, bro. If I felt like it was Jerry and them, y'all know I would put all kind of holes in them.
I already know, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
this is one of them. We just gotta hope that this stalemate ends. Straight up.
Yeah.
We just gotta hope that this stalemate ends, and the person that could end it is Micah. You know what I'm saying? But he's in a hard place. He got an agent advising him, and he got an owner that spent 6 hours with him. And if the owner spent 6 hours with you, he was not playing. He was talking to you to get it done. Let's just think about it, right?
Yeah.
A billionaire ain't gonna spend 6 hours of his time to fuck around. You know what I mean? That was some serious business they was talking about. So let's just pray that it just gets done in April. I think Jerry and them really tried this time. Swear to God.
Okay, bet. All right, I mean, you can't get mad at anybody for wanting to get the bag. I'm never going to say that. Like, I'm never going to tell Micah to go out here and get less money. Oh, no, sir. Get what you worth. He deserves it.
He definitely deserves it. Because I've been telling people that the APY for Micah is 45. And he's supposed to bust everybody with the highest guarantee and the highest signing bonus. He's supposed to bust your ass. To be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest. You know, I don't think Micah wanted to do that at all. I think Micah wanted, just like he said when they interviewed him, he said, I just want to be a little bit higher than Myles Garrett. Just over respect. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird, bro. I just pray that this get done quick. So, because at this point, if I'm being fair to Micah, why would he even take a team-friendly deal right now when free agency is over with?
Exactly.
Why are you giving a discount now?
Like, you might as well get the bag.
You might as well. Just straight up.
Might as well. I mean, like, that shit done sailed almost a month ago.
Right. Yeah. So, like the discount days is over. If I'm Micah, I'm like,
yeah, like,
I might as well not show up now. Shit, you know what I mean? Let me get mine, bro.
Right.
You know, because then y'all wasn't even aggressive in free agency. Like,
right.
Look, I gave a discount for this.
Right.
Hell no.
And what you know what we'll still say? Micah, you said you was gonna give us a discount.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Micah. In the same breath, we like, bro, like, they didn't do nothing either.
Right.
Discount for what? We didn't do nothing. Like, what we taking a discount for?
We took a discount for you to be selectively aggressive? Bro. Just for you to be selectively aggressive?
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
I need you to be aggressive. If I'm gonna give you a discount, I need aggression from you. I don't need selective aggression. I need aggression. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's all I had, man. Again, I really do enjoy your show. Enjoy all of your content. Keep going, man.
No, appreciate you too, Chris 214. And let's just keep working. Let's keep working. That's the only thing we can do. All right, now. It's Chris 214.
All
right, we got one more call, man. We got a killer. This dude is a straight killer. DP.
What's up with it, boss?
What's up, man? Let me lock the meeting.
The conference has been locked.
Yeah, man, check this out. First off, I want to applaud and say thank you for noticing my comment on that last show you did here and speaking on the corners.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen 2 out of 3 starters at one position not be available and a team act like it's not a priority. Like you got Asante Samuel Jr. just sitting out there like he wouldn't be an upgrade to this team, and they act like they have no want or need for him, and that's just crazy to me right now. But the whole thing makes me I can't stop thinking about what Lou said 2 weeks ago, this sweet tooth we got for these weapons and for these trenches. That's all we sitting here thinking about, but then it's not the only holes on this team.
That's right.
And if Jerry and Steven weren't so predictably stubborn, we easily could have filled them home.
Yeah.
But now we finna go shopping on an empty stomach.
That's right. That's just true.
You know, like, I know everybody ain't in total agreement on which players, but just for argument's sake, if we have a Keenan Allen or Asante Samuel on the roster right now,
the draft is totally different.
Even though they might not be perfect fits for the offensive and defensive schemes that we intend on playing, they're seasoned veterans with experience who you know what they can and can't do. You're not guessing.
Right.
You're not betting on an unknown, you know?
Right.
Just adding them 2 players alone completely
just them
changed
2.
the board.
Thank you. Oh, man, hold on real quick. Don't say nothing.
It completely
Hold on,
changed
don't say
the board.
nothing, DP. I'm trying to clap it up for you. I had to get the effect in there, dog. Keep talking, bro.
I hear you. But, like, right now, everybody is on this weapons thing. They got the sweet tooth for the weapons. But how many shows have we stopped and said, wait a minute, let's compare the previous drafts and realize that the dude who's probably going to go top 10 as the number 1 receiver is probably a 25 or 26 pick in a normal draft.
Yes, Lord!
So we got this sweet tooth that's got us reaching for these receivers when all of them are probably ranked if the number 1 dude is supposed to be is really a number 25 overall pick instead of a top 10 like everybody talking about. What that really means is every receiver in this draft is probably ranked around higher than their true value.
That's man.
Yes, Lord!
Let's just be honest about it. Defensive tackle and corner are the 2 deepest positions in this draft, really. And they're the 2 positions we need the most, and the 2 we talk about the least. That's the danger of shopping on an empty stomach.
Yes, Lord!
That is the danger of shopping on an empty stomach.
Exactly, dog.
By the time we get around to looking for a defensive tackle on the corner, we're going to be in the 5th round. Everybody got this sweet tooth about running backs and receivers.
Yes, Lord!
That's what I'm really fearing, bro.
Yep. That's how I see it, too. I swear I see it just like that. I swear.
This thing with Micah, to me, I believe we've been talking about this for 3 years.
Yeah.
Because we said that year that he worked out with Whitworth and they was praising him for it, we said, okay, yeah, they talking good. I bet they don't talk good if he do it next year. And then when he did it next year, we said, see, look, next summer is his contract negotiation. They already making him into a bad guy.
Yeah.
Micah has not changed at all.
At all.
Micah took a year off during COVID.
Yeah.
Micah took a year off during COVID.
Yeah.
Came out.
It ran a 4.3.
Came out. Ran a 4.39 at the combine. He then turned around, went to the Pro Bowl, and he raced every wide receiver and DB at the Pro Bowl, and he outran him too.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm saying is, if this is a dude who he came into he joined your team saying I'm the fastest linebacker in the league. Then he went out and proved that he was the fastest Pro Bowler in the league. And every year, this dude is getting you 13, bro.
Yes, Lord.
He getting you he missed what 4 or 5 games and still got you 12. Man, bye. Get that man his money. Ain't nothing for Micah to do. Micah don't need to do shit. He don't need to say shit. He don't need to kiss nobody's ass. He don't need to shake nobody's hands, kiss no baby.
He'll need to show up to show everybody that he's committed.
When you pull up,
he don't got to do none of that.
Boss, look, this is all his agent has to say. Jerry, bottom line, when you pull up the NFL record book, there's only one name next to Micah, and that dude's in the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Talking about their pace.
Right.
Like you was comparing him with Zack Martin. No, let's get pass rushers. There are only 2 pass rushers in the history of this league to have 50 sacks in 4 years. We got one of them, and we acting like we don't want to pay him. That's stupid as hell.
Jared didn't want to pay him.
Stupid as hell.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Jared want to pay him.
Jerry want to pay him. That's Steven that don't want to pay him. We know who don't like writing checks. But let me change the page. I'm getting agitated. Oh, I'm so glad you spoke up on my boy Shiloh.
Oh, hey, hold on.
Let me explain something to y'all.
Before you go, because I want to talk about Shiloh too, because people sleeping on Shiloh.
Ooh.
I feel you.
Bro.
I feel. Before you say it, I want to read this comment by Terrence. He said, DT is an investment. That's not an instant return. We need an instant return. The window is now, and wide receiver instance. He right about that. I want picks that's going to be instant return.
He is right about that.
Guard, receiver,
he is right
running
about
back,
that. But here's the thing, though.
corner, or instant returns.
Here's the thing. D-tackle is typically a development position. You typically don't need 2 or 3 years because boys got to get a man strength in order to be in the trenches all damn day long.
Fact.
But at some point in time, though, you got to quit using that as an excuse to not take a dude of value and quit trying to say, well, we just going to grab these 6th and 7th round trench guys and develop them.
Man. No,
I mean, that's
if Grant is available at 44, you get it.
Round for our guards and our D tackles.
That's right.
You know
I
what
would
I mean?
get Grant at 44 for sure.
I like Grant, bro. I like him.
If he's
there, I take it.
Yeah.
Look,
but you was talking about Shiloh. Go back to Shiloh.
And that's why I'm getting ready to go. So I'm gonna start with Grant to talk about Shiloh. Football round is one up the middle, bro. Typically on your on a championship level football team, you got a D tackle, preferably a 1 tech. That's if nothing else, you know he's gonna be a wall right there. And he's protecting your linebacker, who's playing chess with with the other team's quarterback. But behind that linebacker is the safety that's helping him coordinate. Now, Shedeur Sanders, for a lot of y'all Shiloh Sanders, excuse me. A lot of folks, bro, I'm sorry. The only reason I can understand for Shiloh to be as low ranked as he is just Deion fatigue, bro.
That's it.
And it killed me because I seen he did it was a short that somebody made of him talking about his boy. And he's like, yeah, they've been dealing with me since 88.
Yeah.
He said, now both my boys, I mean, walk tall, talk well, they're intelligent men, and they going to tell you the truth about them. And they not taking none of that because they my sons. I mean? And I raised them. And I think, with Shedeur being a quarterback, it's hard to knock a quarterback when he's one of the top 2 at his position in the draft.
Right.
Now, safety gets overlooked real easy. But, man, boss, you said it the other day. I think you was doing a show with him. And you said, man, look here. Give me a safety that run a 4.52 and come down here.
Man.
Think I don't want him.
He old school. Ooh, he old. Like, I don't think people watch Shiloh. He the only safety that I saw him knock running backs back multiple times that was headed downhill. That's almost
consistently. Shiloh is looking to hit something.
That's real.
I draft Shiloh just to kick off.
Me too.
If he don't do nothing but kick off and punt coverage, I'll be happy with it. Run down there and light something up, Shiloh. Let's get Crunk on the sideline. Like, come on, man. Ain't none of y'all who ever played ball on any level had that one dude on the team. Man, you know what? You might not be able to cover work nothing. You know what I mean? Dude might not line up right all the time. But y'all know if he gets a chance to square somebody up,
man, he go, bah! Yes.
That's Shiloh, bro.
That's him. I want him on a
And the cold part is, and here's the cold part that a lot of people don't ever think about. Because Deion explained it. The reason why Shiloh is as aggressive as he is going downhill is because Shiloh played quarterback before Shador did, so he knows what he's looking at. You know what I mean? This is a dude who actually understands the offenses he's playing against. So when he decides to come down here and open up on somebody, it's not something that he's just doing because he's out there winning. That's his game, and he understands the mentality of the position he's playing. Like, the NFL's kind of legislated true free safeties out of the game, bro. Like, I don't care. Everybody prays John Elway and Terrell Davis. Steve Atwater won that Super Bowl, bro.
That's right.
Against Green Bay, Steve Atwater won that Super Bowl. Didn't none of them receivers want to stick their arms out after going 5 yards downfield. He was knocking dudes out left and right.
Man.
We used to have a dude named James Washington won Super Bowl MVP doing that.
That's my favorite Cowboy.
I also had a dude named Darren Woodson. Also got a dude named Darren Woodson that I throw a fit about every summer when he don't get into the Hall of Fame because I don't see how you got 3 rings in the all-time leading tackle for your team and you're not in there. But, you know, it's crazy, though, bro. But, yeah, I like Shiloh, bro. Shiloh be lighting folks up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little mad at myself because as mad as I am that we're not paying attention to we're not at least talking about these corners more. I honestly haven't done a real good job of scouting them, so I don't have a bunch of names to throw at you. You know what I mean?
Now, trust me.
I do like that boy Kobe. I like that boy admission. I don't care what nobody says.
Shit, it's about 10 corners, bro, that starters. I mean that. This the hardest I've ever. I mean, this the deepest class I've ever seen, ever.
I saw your show when you said that. And I believed in. To be honest with you, it kind of irritated me that we got this sweet tooth that we do. Because I would have loved for you to have more videos breaking down the corners, bro. That's your position.
These dudes can play, bro.
I would have loved to have heard you spend more time on it because I don't think a lot of people. Y'all, when y'all watching corners and receivers, typically those are going to be the best athletes. But the better of them aren't necessarily the fastest and the quickest guys. They're the dudes who understand how to play.
Yeah.
They have good technique. They have good footwork.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You look at a receiver like Keenan Allen who ran a 4.7 on his best day, but he got ankles and hips. So he get out his brakes. He'll leave you running full speed in one direction. He just gonna bend in 2 steps, and now I'm wide open.
Yeah,
like you gotta be able to.
I never
appreciate
understood the
stuff.
Keenan Allen hate. It just showed me you weren't really looking at him. You ain't look at him. You just
Only thing, part of it is I think is his age, bro, and part of it, most people just looking at his stats. They didn't look at no film.
That's right. That's what's going on.
They didn't look at no film.
That's exactly what happened.
Like me personally, when I first started looking at the receivers in free agency, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to look at your stat sheet and I'm going to see where you at. Now I got to look at your film and see why you're there.
That's right.
If your numbers are similar to last year, are they forcing you to ball more or are you just being consistent?
That's the appropriate way to
if
do it.
If they fall off, are you getting the ball less or did you fall off? You gotta look at it from different angles. And quarterback play will kill a wide receiver.
But DP, man, I got to close out the show, big dog. I got to close out the show, man.
All right.
My man's just on the run off.
I just want to say shout out to you, bro. I just want to say shout out to you, boy. One of the hardest working mans on the internet. Y'all clap it up for Boss Cowboy, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I appreciate DP in the house, man. DP the great. That's OG DP, man. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Let's close this out. Yeah, my medicine's starting to wear off. So, yeah, this is one of them shows, man, where it's just about us being aware, making sure we not falling for that wee-woo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee-woo, wee-woo.
You know, but I'm not going to sit back and also let it be two different treatments, because it is two different treatments, y'all. Let's keep it real. It's two different treatments. It's not right. If one guy was able to hold out and nobody said a word, everybody paraded it and called it business, then we shouldn't be making the other guy have to report in the work to show that he's a leader. And it shouldn't be all this epic ass pressure coming from fans and content creators and writers and media and just so many different people that keep asking over and over, are you gonna pay him? And because we need to make sure that if you're gonna pay him all that money, that he is a leader. Ain't nobody care about this shit, man. Let's be honest. That leadership talk is so goddamn overrated. It's annoying as hell. The number one thing I want him to do is continue to play at a high level. You ain't gotta be Barack Obama. You ain't gotta be some super leader, man. People gotta really, in my opinion, look at the history. Go look at people like Haley that nobody cared about how toxic he was. It was about when that dude was on the field, that's the only thing that mattered. And I really want a fan base, you know, that's not being played. You know, that's why I do shows like this, to kind of show them clear differences of how we treat some. We'll say Michael got to show up. Zack Martin literally skipped the line after getting paid. And you know what? People didn't say a word. Let me ask y'all a question. If Micah Parsons continue to play at a high level in 3 years, will he be able to just come back and say, you know what? Y'all didn't pay me enough. Will y'all let him do that? Like y'all did Zack Martin? Let's treat Micah like we treat the other greats. Let's treat Dak like we treat the other greats. Let's have their back.